Hey everybody, it's April Whitlock and my favorite little learner, Kaylin, and we're here this afternoon to tell you about this week's Stocking Stuffer Flash Sale. If you may remember last week, we are going to announce each Monday a 1-week flash sale to help you get a jump on your holiday shopping so you can give the gift of education this holiday season. So this week we have our letter builder magnets on sale for 30% off. So that's a huge savings on these. So these are awesome for you to give to a little learner, but also to give to a teacher if part of a teacher basket in the classroom. So I'm going to show you some different ways that we can use these kits. They come in both uppercase and lowercase. So I'm going to flip it over and show you. So the kit comes with the blue as our uppercase. It comes with all the magnets that you need to build all the uppercase letters. And then it comes with this guide that shows you how to build each letter. Now wait 1 second, Kayla. Now these magnets are super strong. If you feel them here, they stick really hard to a magnetic surface so that a little learner has to really use their hands to make them work. And they're color coded, so they help our learners who have who learn visually. They help them learn how a letter is shaped. So now Kaylin is in first grade, so let's pretend though that she's 3 and her hands really aren't strong enough yet to move these magnets around on a magnetic surface. So we're going to work on, which letter are we working on today?
G.
We're going to work on uppercase G. So let's pretend again she's 3 and she can't really move the magnets yet, but she's going to use the guide and treat it like a puzzle. So she sees the colors there that make up her G and she's going to find them. And she's going to place the colors on to the letter builder guide the way that they go and find each color in the pile and build her G. So as she goes through and builds her puzzles, builds her letters as a 3-year-old, she's starting to get a visual imprint of what that G is going to look like. Now let's pretend that Kaylin's been working on her motor skills. She's been using the pounding kit. She's been using her scissors and she's built up her hand muscles. So now we're going to take the magnetic board and we're going to slide behind. And we're still going to use the color codes and we're going to let her build the letter on top of the magnet. So it takes a little bit more effort, if you see, with her hands to make sure it's placed properly. And she's having to really push and pull to move those muscles around. And then she's built her G again, but she's built it on a magnetic surface. So she's gotten the fine motor skill development of building, and now she's going to take it apart, and you're going to see she has to work because these are strong magnets. We really want our little learners to work on their hand muscles while they're building. So we're going to show you, so that's the uppercase, but so you can see kind of something a little bit more, the next level, we're going to move over and show you the lowercase. Let's slide these out of the way.
You didn't show when you get older.
We're going to do what?
You didn't show when you get older.
Oh, we're going to show you older with your lowercase. So you're doing G again, right, with the lowercase? Mm-hmm. So our lowercases come in a green container. And again, we have all the magnets that you need to build all of the lowercase letters, including our famous dot. So instead of using the guide as a puzzle or as to build on top, Kaylin's going to build her lowercase G by visual perception, by looking and finding the right colors and then building them on the surface. And as you see, again, they're strong, so she's having to work hard to move them around. And then she builds her G, instead of using the guide in a 1-to-1 ratio, she's using it to do the visual perception exercise to build her G. Now we're going to flip it over on the other side. Now these work on any magnetic surface. This is our special magnet board. This is sold separately. But another great way to use them, if you have a magnetic surface, Kaylin, can you make H?
No.
Can you make the H here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Just find the
expo.
We'll find it.
Oh,
there it is. Okay, can you make the H first with the magnets? So you make the H on the surface. Right here on the magnetic surface. Separate them apart. Oop. No, right here. Oh yeah, just a little slightly. And put that there. And then practice your H beside. So where's your, And so with her H there, if a little learner needs a visual cue while they're practicing on a magnetic surface, you can have them build the H, then they can practice writing it. So again, there are multiple ways that you can use this tool at home or in the classroom. Like I said, we can start with a child as young as 3 years old. We want to start them with their uppercase letters and let them build like a puzzle. So they're finding the 1-to-1 ratio and building the colors on top, not using the magnetic surface. Then we slide a magnetic surface behind the guide so they can start working on building up their hand muscles and building the letters. And then we move to where Kaylin is over here, where she's just looking at the guide, and then building her letters beside. So these kits, the letter builder kits, we have an uppercase set and a lowercase set. They're 30% off this week, so it's an automatic flash sale. You just go to Fundanoodle.com, click on the shop button, and you can either find an ambassador if you have one. It'll give you prompts, or you can shop and we'll connect you with an ambassador, and you'll get 30% off these kits until Sunday at midnight. It's a great way to stuff a stocking this holiday season with the gift of learning and with some hands-on fun, not only for your little learner, but for a teacher. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
Bye.
What?
Bye.
Bye.